Hi everyone, it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at a fairly new deck. It's been out about 30 days, a little over 30 days. It was released last month, February 8th, 2024. And I'm recording this mid-March 2024. Actually, the mass market version was just released by Llewellyn. It's called Mystic Palette Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and I do own the original version, the indie deck, and I will do a side-by-side comparison after we do the flip through. I used to do those separately, but I think I'm going to do it side-by-side after this flip through within this video. That way it's all in one video. It was the original indie version was released a few years ago. I want to say maybe 3 years ago, give or take. And then this mass market was just released about 45 days ago, a month and a half ago. And there are two versions of this mass market, just like there was two versions of the indie as well. One is the color version, and then the other is the muted tone version. So this is the colorful version, mass market colorful version of the Mystic Palette Tarot. All right, and it's in a rectangular hard case magnetic box. Oops, didn't mean to bump the. And there's a few pictures of the back. Paint a Brighter Tomorrow with the Magic of Tarot. Includes 78 card deck and 120 page guidebook. As I mentioned, it is magnetic. And it is published by Llewellyn. And a big shout out and thank you to Llewellyn for sending this deck out to me to review. As I mentioned, it is hard case, magnetic box. So let's go ahead and open this up. Magnetic opens up. A few pictures of the cards, very pretty. It does come with a nice large size guidebook on the thinner side. Very pretty colorful guidebook, which we'll take a look at in detail after we look at the cards. There is a black ribbon to make it easy to pull out. And then this is all cardboard, it's glue in. Pretty bottom. The bottom is the same as the backs of the cards. Close the box up. Magnetic, pretty sturdy, very, very nice. And here are the backs, as we just saw, the bottom of the box. And it is reversible. The sides are not gilded, so there is no gilding. And it's quote unquote plasticky because you can feel it's laminated with the sheen. The cardstock is on the thinner side. Thin. It's flexible, bendable. And they are larger cards. So comparing it to a traditional plaid back tarot card, you can see it's a lot larger. And then comparing it to a Hay House Oracle card, you can see it's a lot taller, but it is skinnier. All right, so very large size tarot card, even larger than the original indie oops, my microphone just fell down, so hopefully it didn't mess up the sound too much. Let me clip it back here, so hopefully we're okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. I was saying the card size are larger even than the indie version, the original independent version of the deck. As you can see, it is borderless, And there is the number underneath. All right, so starting out we have 0, the Fool, the Magician, and as you can see, there's no keywords, just the numeric Roman numeral numbers at the bottom of the cards. Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Strength, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, and this is, I thought it was an extra card, but it's not. This is the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun. Most of the cards are similar, pretty much the same as the indie version, except for the Sun I noticed, and then 2 of Swords. So, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison as I mentioned, but the indie deck, this hand is down at the bottom and the numeral is up top. So it's interesting they changed the hand up top on the mass produced version. So then we have Judgment and the World. And next we have the Minor with the suit of Wands. We have Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, very colorful as you can see, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. Next is the suit of Cups with Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, beautiful colors, 6 of Cups, very readable, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. Next suit is of Swords with Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords. So this is the other card that has been changed from the original indie version. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. Next is the suit of Pentacles with Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. And let's take a quick look at the guidebook. I'll zoom out a little bit. And this is impressive. It's semi-gloss pages. And then the 20 1 Roman numerals in the use in the major arcana. So there's a little list here of the name along with the number, Roman numeral number. It says the numbers through to 10 are also used for the numbered minor arcana cards. The first in the sequence of numbered minor cards is called ace instead of 1. Okay. Introduction by Ciro Marchetti. Ciro Marchetti. I think it's pronounced, it's the Italian pronunciation is Ciro. All right. So he explains, I guess, his creative process. And then it goes into the major arcana of the cards, the Fool, and there are keywords, meanings, as well as the astrology, so Uranus, and then the Hebrew letter, ox. An ox is used to fill the fields, resulting in growth. Very nice, comprehensive. So the Magician, keyword meanings, astrology, Hebrew. All right, so there's some color in this book, but there's no color picture of the cards. Part 2, the minor arcana, the suits. Wands. So you get black and white pictures of the minors. And then some color picture mixed in, but not all of the cards. So black and white pictures. It's a nice little guidebook. And reading spread 2, reading spread 1. So as far as I can tell, the guidebook also matches the original, except the size is smaller. So I actually have it here since I have the guidebook out. This is how the original, the indie version comes. It's in this little saran cellophane bag. And then, of course, you get a card. I'm messing up the pile of cards. You get the cards where he signs it when you buy it from them directly. You get an autograph card, but different image, front image. This is, I believe, the High Priestess, and this is Temperance. So they have different cover, and then it's shorter, as you can see. But the material, and then the pages and the mass-produced Llewellyn semi-gloss, whereas the pages here are just regular matte pages. But the content, as far as I can tell, is the same. They even have the same back page, and then the reading 1 and 2. So this is like half the size. All right. This is the mass-produced version by Llewellyn, and this is the original indie version that comes with the indie deck originally, with the autograph card, and it comes in this little styrofoam bag. All right. So now that we looked at the cards and the guidebook, I'm going to do a quick side-by-side comparison for you. So the original indie comes in a magnetic box, And then it has a ribbon, purple ribbon that you lift out. And then the bottom is the same. It's just the back of the cards. All right. And the box, of course, is a lot smaller than the Llewellyn mass-produced copy. And the original version is gilded in like a copper gilding. So, and the cardstock is thicker. It's thicker, whereas this is a lot thinner. I don't know if I can compare this way. Let me see. Can I compare it? Can I show you? Yeah, see, it's thicker and it's gilded. And it's smaller. So the mass-produced one is a lot taller and wider. All right. So let's do side-by-side comparison. And I noticed that the original, you can't very tell, it's very light, but the original, the ink seems to be darker. Looking through them, I prefer the mass-produced one because it's a little lighter as far as the ink, so sometimes you can see a little bit better. And right off the bat, you can see here the full, the clouds. There's pink in the clouds here, whereas the clouds are not, there's no pink, and it's a little darker here. So this one is a little brighter in this case, after I just said the ink on the indie deck is darker, but not on this first card. And then the Magician. But I was really impressed. Llewellyn did a really, really good job as far as this mass-produced version. As you can see, the colors are nice and bright, saturated, and even though it's larger, sometimes larger cards, things get skew or elongated. It's very clear, very colorful. I was impressed. Look how, I mean, it's amazing. They did a great job as far as finding the right printer, the print job. Look at this. You can't really tell. It's really nice. And it's great that you get to see this in a larger card so you can see clearly. Now I haven't shuffled yet because it's brand new. So, and I don't think I thanked Llewellyn. I don't think I did. I can't remember, you guys. I do so many. If I didn't thank Llewellyn, a big shout out to Llewellyn Publication for sending the mass-produced version deck here for me to review. Chariot. Like, you can't really tell. Look how good it is. The colors, the clarity is awesome. Great job that Llewellyn did. Shout out to Llewellyn for doing a great job in printing this deck, reproducing this deck. It's mass produced. Really nice. Really, really nice. It's awesome. And it's currently 14% off on the Amazon website, but I will put both links, Amazon as well as Llewellyn links, underneath the video for those who don't have it yet and are interested in purchasing it or checking it out more later. And I will also link my previous flip through of the original color version as well as muted version for those who want to check that out as well. See, this is the sun. You see how here the hand is down here and it's holding this ring up, facing up, whereas this, the hand is going down. So that's the two I noticed, is the sun and the Two of Swords when I went side by side, putting the original deck back in order, because of course I've used it. Oh, and there was one other one I forgot to mention. The Fool. The Fool on the indie deck, which is this one, it doesn't have a picture of him walking with the dog. Whereas the Fool on the mass-produced deck, it does. See, there's the guy with the dog. Here it's just a face and it's just blank here. So it was the Fool, the Sun, and the Two of Swords where I noticed a difference. The rest, as far as I could tell, is the same unless I missed some detail. So if you guys see anything as we go through, point them out, because sometimes I do. I do miss some. But those were the three that I saw. See, beautiful, like you can't really tell. It's amazing. Well, this you can tell. See how it's darker? It's a little darker. And here's brighter. I prefer the brighter because you can see better. But it's very, I mean, very, unless you're really looking, you can't really notice. You don't really notice. Just going to do this quickly so you guys can see. Have an idea if you own the indie deck and wondering should you get the mass-produced copy, or if you guys love Ciro Marchetti work and you haven't gotten this Mystic palette yet because it was too pricey. If the indie deck was too pricey, this mass-produced deck is definitely well worth it because I can't tell the difference. Look at this. Again, Llewellyn did an amazing job. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Like, I can't believe, look at this. And I paid a lot of money for the original indie deck, so this is just amazing. Very impressive. As far as the colors and the clarity of the card, like, you can't even tell. Except for the cardstock, of course, is thinner. But if you own other Llewellyn's decks, you know, and are familiar with Llewellyn cardstock, it's not bad. And some people prefer it a little thinner because it's easier to riffle shuffle. Look at this. See how here the clouds are a little darker? But can't really tell too much. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Should I put them a little closer? King of Cups. And then Suit of Swords, Ace of Swords. Here's the one that's totally different. See, this is the biggest difference here is the Two of Swords. I'm not sure why they changed it. So this is more traditional RWS Two of Swords, whereas this, she looks like she's fighting, or dancing, or belly dancing, or fighting, more like a movement, whereas this, she's just standing blindfolded. So, and of course this has the constellation, and there's a face on here, and there's the astrological symbol here with the moon, and is it Libra? I don't know, I forgot what this is, I think. But here there's no astrological symbol. So this is the one card, Two of Swords, that I noticed is totally different. 3, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. Final suit of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight, queen, and king. All right. So I'm going to put the original back in the box so that it don't slide over and all fall down to the floor. And then we will shuffle this one just to see. Zoom out a tad bit so they clear my deck. All right, so let's see if I can. See, it's a big stretch for me having petite hands to stretch because it's so long. But it can be done a little uncomfortable. Of course, as I always say, you can do it the vertical way. All right. And this way is fine. And as you can see, this cardstock shuffles really nicely. Let me see if I can try to riffle shuffle because it's so long I can barely hold it. Yep, you can riffle shuffle without a problem, and if your hands are larger than mine, definitely they riffle shuffle great. Let me make the deck a little smaller so I can grab it more easily. Show you again. Yep, and they're bendable, so you can bend them easily. So that helps a little bit. So you can bend them. Can't bridge because it's so long. Let me try one more time. There you go. So definitely can riffle shuffle. Overhand shuffle is fine as well. It does glide. Let's pull a card for the collective. Okay, that card came flying out. Obviously, when I said let's pull a card for the collective, your ship has come in. Let's see. Zoom in. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. So first it describes the card. So here's the black and white version. Here's the color version. A person stands on a promontory facing the sea. They're surrounded by crashing waves and 3 giant wands. A fantastic vessel hovers overhead. Traditionally, the person on this card has been described as a ship owner who has sent ships out on a business ventures and is now waiting for their return. Think of the cliche phrase, waiting for my ship to come in. In general, we may think of the venture as being conceived in the ace, clarify in the 2, and now in the 3. The initial steps have been taken and some early success has been attained. The fantastical nature of the ship may indicate that despite the initial success, there is still some naivete or in the sky, wishful thinking involved. The presence of the ocean, the crashing waves, and the seagulls all point to some incursions of the element water into this fire card. You may be emotionally attached to your project and its outcome. Astrology, Sun in Aries, you take charge of a situation by taking direct action to influence events. All right, taking charge. Ship has come in. What you have put out is maybe coming back to you, or a business venture, expanding your horizons. So there you go. That gives you an idea of the guidebook. And you can see some of the cards there. So I hope you guys enjoy this walkthrough. As I mentioned earlier, I will put the links in the description underneath the video. And a big thank you again, and shout out to Llewellyn for sending this deck out to me to review. And I will catch you all again on the next video. Bye.